Why do you think people write on walls?
They ain't got nothing better to do. They don't.
What do you think they get out of it? You know.
Satisfaction of messing up a wall. They ain't got nothing else to do. Ain't no jobs out in this city, nowhere.
You know what this is? It's a ghetto.
Warlords, right on. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna ask you, how does vandalizing affect the neighborhood?
You know, it makes the neighborhood look bad, you know, but, you know, you gotta do it sometimes, you know?
What do you think of that?
You gotta show what neighborhood you're walking into. That's why you vandalize.
What you mean, you gotta show what neighborhood?
If you go down that way, you see some Cobras. You go down here, Warlords. Down there, Vice Lords. See? It shows you what neighborhood you're walking into.
Okay, but how does it affect the people who live
They don't
around
like
there?
it, but they know what's coming down.
Why do you think people write on walls?
I guess they have nothing else better to do.
And how about gang murals and gang-related graffiti? How does that affect you personally, or how does it affect your community?
Well, stop and think about it. It affects more the community than us, because the teen generations are out doing it and the young generations follow it.
Can I have your name?
Stanley Kula,
And how long have you lived in this building?
32 years.
32 years? And you're a homeowner.
Yeah.
This is your house, right? And what do you feel about people writing on your property?
I don't feel, but what are you gonna do? I don't like that. That's for sure.
So what made you decide to paint it today?
Painting, I hope they're gonna leave that, alone.
You hope they
Yeah.
leave it alone? Why do you think people do it?
I don't know, for kicks, that's all.
For kicks?
Sure, what do you think? At night?
First of all, do you own a building?
Yes, I do.
What do you think about other gangs vandalizing on your buildings?
Well, I don't have much of a problem because mostly all the kids from the neighborhood I know, and I really don't have much of a problem with the fellas and that. But I think it's these outside fellas that come in and do quite a bit of damage.
They do, like, what kind of damage?
Well, you know, they do all the graffiti on the walls and stuff like that. I could take it on in my alley and that, and I could show you where majority of all my neighbors got their garages all painted up, and my garage is about one of the few with no graffiti on, because I know the fellas and that, and I don't have any problems with them because they know they need a hand. I help them as much as I can. I try and steer them straight as far as the law and the police, and just to give them a good hand. I think that what they need is a little more guidance, and that we'd have a less problem with the kids.
First of all, could I ask you your names?
Kiki. Willard.
Beretta, man.
Beretta? Okay, first question I'm gonna ask you is, why do people like to write on walls?
Well, it's really, another club comes up here and, you know, writes on our wall, so we have to mess it up. And to get revenge, we go back on their hood and we write, you know, we write up there. But see, we're straightening up. We're trying to make just one big-ass mirror and erase everything else.
But don't you go right in your own neighborhood around here?
Over their names, like, if they will come and put, like, LK, we'll erase it. I mean, we want to erase it, we'll just write over it YBs or GBO.
What do they get out of writing on walls?
Reputation.
Reputation? What do you say about that?
The same thing, you know, they just try to prove themselves that they're big and bad. But that ain't gonna get them no place, man. No place at all.
Okay. How does vandalizing affect the community?
Bad.
Bad?
It makes the people go, they get into one big group. Like over here, they got a group named Tops. Then they go to the police station about 50 mothers and fathers, and then they complain about it, and then the cops come and hit us hard, they take us in. One time the cops messed up our wall. Cops.
Can I have your name, please?
My name is Ed Maldonado.
And how long have you lived in this area?
I've lived in the area approximately 25 years.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a painter. I'm a graduate from the Art Institute, and I work as a carpenter.
What's the difference, let's say, from a mural that you've done and, let's say, the mural that the unknown's done?
A mural like the one I've done is primarily directed towards political kind of ideas. Most murals are directed towards political ideas these days. I mean, historically, they've been represented. They represent, either spiritual or political ideas. That's sort of the evolution of the mural. Gang murals are sort of they tend towards more graffiti and have less to do with politics and more to do with fear.
People write on walls to begin with?
I think it's just like to get known.
To get known?
Especially, mostly it's just gangs. And I think they just want to be popular.
Just to be popular?
Yeah.
Did you ever do anything like that? Did you ever write on a wall? Like when you were young?
No. My brothers did.
Yeah? What do you think they got out of it?
Stupid kicks.
Did you ever write on walls?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Never?
Never. Even I was young, that was probably the worst thing. If my father catch me, I write on a wall somebody. No, that was, we didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think people do it now?
I don't know. You know why. For kicks, that's all.
Did you ever write on a wall?
No, one time I did and they made me wash the whole. And I never did it again because I knew I learned my lesson because I had to wash it off.
But did you get any kind of pleasure out of it, or did you want to do it?
No, I did it because I seen somebody else do it.
You did it just because somebody else did it?
Yeah.
And do you think that's why most people do it, because they see other people do it?
Yes, I do.
You a homeowner?
Yeah.
And what do you think or feel about graffiti written on your buildings?
I don't feel good. See, we try to watch it all the time, but in the night time when I go home, just write it, see all the buildings, how they look all the areas, how they look.
And what does it do to your property?
I try to sell the house over there for almost a year and a half. I still can sell them because they're writing on the walls.
So do you think that it depreciates the value of the house?
Yes.
The people are not really interested in, us killing each other or fighting each other. They're interested is that you don't fuck with their property. You don't mess around with their property. They just don't, they don't care if you go ahead and kill yourself and fight. They just don't want you to mess up their home because they pay for it and they're going to live there for the rest of their years.